Good morning, everyone. I'm Charlotte Lehman, and this is Good Morning Especially. Have you seen the meme, Good Morning to Everyone Except? This podcast is the opposite. Instead of except, we're saying especially. The world can be a tough place, so every weekday in January, or maybe forever, depending on how this limited series goes, we are here to put some positivity and gratitude into your day. I am a dog lover. It's actually sort of an understatement. I am dog obsessed. I compete in dog sports. I would like to become involved with preservation breeding for American foxhounds in the future. And most of my friends are people I've met through dog Instagram. And yes, dog Instagram really is a thing, in case you thought I was joking. So safe to say that I love dogs. And today, well, the day that I was writing this, I got the news that one of my best friends lost her senior dog last night. So right now, I want to say good morning to everyone, especially the old pets. Good morning to Polly, my parents' senior English Springer Spaniel who died from cancer in the fall of 2022. She was the most brilliant dog I have ever met, and it legitimately would not have shocked me if fully formed human language came out of her mouth one day. She was also just so sweet and snuggly, and she just wanted to love on and be loved on by her people. Good morning to Starsky, my first dog as an adult and the first dog who was truly mine. He and I were so bonded and survived so much, and we did it all together. He died in January of 2023 from a neurological issue that significantly worsened in his last week. Good morning to Rex, my grandparents' black standard poodle. Rex was incredibly sweet and just wholesome, and he always had that puppy mentality. His favorite thing to do was to hoard his babies, what my mom called his stuffed animals, in his crate. He would have like a whole pile of them in the back of his crate, and my mom would take them out every few days and go hide them around the house so he could go collecting them again. He died a few months ago, and we miss him every day. Good morning to Professor, the little tiger kitten born beneath a house 9 years ago. My mom adopted him for my sister, who was scared of cats at the time. Professor loved my sister, and he was goofy and snuggly and independent and just go with the flow. When he was little, we would call him a wet noodle because he would just like melt into people's arms, especially my little sister's. He died from cancer just a month or so after losing Rex. And today, good morning especially to Lupin. Lupin was a goofy old American foxhound who was full of sass and joy. I did not have the honor of knowing Lupin personally, but I have been good friends with his mom for several years now, and yes, we did meet through dog Instagram, and I always loved seeing his goofy foxhound fits when he didn't get his way immediately. I mean, talk about a diva. He had a huge personality, and we will definitely miss him, even those of us who didn't know him in real life. I'm not sure how old Lupin was, but I believe he was around 12, and he lived a long life full of sniffing and sunbathing, which anyone can tell you are the two things that hound dogs love most of all. He was also my friend's first dog as an adult, and he followed them all the way to England for work for a few years, and then all the way back to Seattle, where he got his own house and yard. He was adopted from a hoarding case, and while he was a nervous boy when he came home, he grew more and more confident, thanks to my friend's hard work helping him to feel safe and loved. We will miss you, Lupin, and it's in honor of you today that I say good morning to everyone, especially the old pets. I'm Charlotte Lehman, and this is Good Morning Especially. Every weekday in January, we'll see if I continue after January, we are here to tell everyone good morning, and especially to a certain someone. This podcast is a group project, so I want to hear who you're saying good morning to. You can email us at goodmorningspeciallypod@gmail.com. Just write it out in an email or record a voice memo and send it and just attach it to that email. I can't wait to hear who you're wishing a good morning to.